Welcome to Along for the Ride. We are here at Six Flags over Georgia here today. We're really excited. We just parked, and fun fact already, they have trams for parking, which is super helpful. So if you do get stuck parking, back out a little bit, there is a spot where a tram will come and pick you up and take you for a ride. So we already are seeing some of the rides here from the parking lot, which is so much fun. Really, even like the walk-in doesn't seem like it's too bad. Preferred parking versus regular parking, so that's not an issue so far. It's really not that crowded. Today is the day after Black Friday, so it's kind of a slower day here, and because it is colder in Georgia, I think people just don't really want to be outside. Seeming like it's not going to be very busy, which is fantastic. They do have an event going on for the holidays. We're not really going to be focusing on that, but we just really want to get a feel for this park since we've never been here before. So come along with us as we check it out. Okay, so this green ride next to us as we're walking in is the Riddler, and I believe Anna will be able to ride this, and it's pretty exciting because it goes upside down, and this would be her first upside down roller coaster. So that's pretty exciting. We got to double check the heights, but I think that she is able to do that. So that's going to be a fun experience to check out today. Here we have a content little baby checking it out. This nice leisurely walk we have into the park. So we are finding this is a little bit of a walk. We had no idea really, but I guess as we were driving in, we did drive past all of this and should have really paid more attention to the fact that this is a bit of a walk. We're fine. We're used to Cedar Point, which is like massive, so this isn't like that big of a deal, but if you are somebody that doesn't like to walk very far, I would recommend maybe taking the tram to save yourself a little bit. Just a heads up as far as tickets go. Currently, the tickets for today were going to be about $50 per person. However, if you get a season pass, it was on sale for $69, and that includes parking, and we got some deals on tickets as well. So we were able to do a bring a friend ticket for $10, and then another bring a friend ticket for $30. So we spent $40 on tickets for myself and Anna, and Kyle was $70, and we saved $30 in parking and those ticket savings as well. So that was really worth it. And now he can come back anytime for the whole next year if you would like to. Probably don't know when we'll be back, but we'll see. We at least have that option if we want it. So definitely check out the season passes. Sometimes, even if you're just going for a day, it can be a lot of savings. Anna, are you excited?
Yeah!
Is this gonna be so fun today? Okay, we finally made it in. It looks like we have a candy store to the right and some shopping to the left. They have Looney Tunes gear here, which is really fun. She's saying that they have the Looney Tunes characters. Maybe we'll check this out real quick. Look at this place. Kyle's explaining a very great tip on how we get our toys on the way out so we don't have to carry them around the park all day. Looks like a t-shirt's about 20 bucks.
Okay, if you're
It's a cute
wearing brown
stone.
or then you can blend in this.
Okay. Oh, and here we have a store for all of the DC characters as well. Alright, it looks like there's promenade funnel cakes to the right as well, so that looks delicious. Might have to check that out if we get a chance. We need to figure out where we're going though, so we're gonna pull up a map and see what direction we want to go in. Alright, so when you walk into this park, you can go either left or right when you first enter. We just chose to go to the left, and this is what we're finding so far. We have the Georgia Scorcher roller coaster. Alright, and we have the train.
Somebody talking to people.
It's fun.
It's a pretty small train.
It's pretty small. right, so here's the Georgia Scorcher, which is a pretty big roller coaster. If Kyle and I get a chance to do it, we would love to try that out today. It looks like they do have lockers available there. There's a pretzel place with some lemonade as well. Kyle is going on the Georgia Scorcher now. There is no line. It is a complete walk-on, so we figured that would be a good thing to give a try. Anna, what did you get?
A blue raspberry ice.
A giant blue ICEE. Delicious. We're gonna give you a brain freeze. Okay, so Georgia Scorcher. My thoughts, I gave it a 3 out of 10. Kyle had a completely different opinion.
I mean, I give it a 6 or a 7. I think I'm total opposite. It's a stand-up
I
ride.
was not a fan. I think it's the restraints for me. Maybe I'm too short for it.
I don't know.
But it just was not working for me.
If you liked, everything we do is comparative to a Cedar Point ride or a former Cedar Point ride.
It reminded me of like an old Mantis, I guess.
So if you liked Mantis, this is really good.
It just banged your head around.
It didn't for me.
It didn't feel like I was that secure up here, so I felt like tense the whole time because I felt like I couldn't relax and trust the restraints. I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. But clearly we had very different opinions, so you never know what you're gonna get. Okay, so we are heading further around to the left area here. It looks like they have a stage over to the left. Some shows going on. There's a restaurant to the right. This kind of reminds me of coasters from Cedar Point. It's called DJ's. So yeah, that definitely gives me coaster vibes. Attitudes, which looks like a store. And then we have the Daredevil dive coaster. That looks like Rip Ride Rocket from Universal Studios to me. That'd be fun. One thing we have noticed is there's a lot of hills in this park so far. Like we went up a hill and now we're going down a hill, so it's very up and down kind of all over. We are going to go into Gotham City, which Anna is really excited about. There's a new kids flash coaster we're going to check out. And then there's the Riddler one that we can do, and a couple other like spinning kind of rides. So we're excited to check this out. Okay, so here's the kids flash cosmic coaster. It's got like LED flames on the side. That's really cool. Looks fun. I think we're going to try this. And there's no line. Like, well, a tiny line, I guess I should say. So yeah, we'll do this. Anna wants me to go. Alright, so we have the Kids Flash Cosmic Coaster. There's Toxic Spin, and then there's the Super Villain Swing. Batman's over there, and the Harley Quinn Wild Whirl is over there as well. So a lot of really cool rides in this area. It's a fun spot to hang out. Okay, we're getting in line. It's maybe like a 10-15 minute wait. What do you think of this theme park so far, this amusement park so far? Good?
I think it will be good.
You think it'll be good?
I've done a ride.
Yeah.
If I get my ice.
This is your first ride. So it looks like there's 2 different trains for it. Okay, we're gonna go on the yellow side. The DC side is what they're calling it. you tell us about this trip so far? How's it going?
They're all the way up there.
Uh-huh. Alright, there they are on the Riddler. They're in the second row. I got a thumbs up. Tell me how it went.
It was fun, but it was scary, and I bumped my head a lot. And when I was doing the loopy loops, I closed my eyes and then I did. And then there was a tunnel at the last one.
Ooh.
And I did at the tunnel when we were doing the loopy loop, and when I did this, and I kept doing it, and then we went through the tunnel. It was actually fine, and I peeked.
So would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many thumbs up would you give it? 1 or 2? 2. Okay. Did you like the Flash coaster or the one you just went on better?
Flash.
The Flash one? Okay, why?
Because I didn't bump my head at all.
Because you didn't hit your head? Okay. Fair reason. Alright, so the green one is the Riddler Mindbender that Anna and Kyle went on just a moment ago. She really liked it. It was a little rough, she said. Here it comes around the corner now. Then we have the Harley Quinn Wild Whirl, which is a tilt-a-whirl. We're used to Cedar Point's Linus Beetlebugs. Then over here they have the Batman ride, which is a big roller coaster. That one looks really fun. We'd like to try that maybe if we get a chance. Catwoman Whip It, which is closed right now. There's some bathrooms over here and just more seating. All right, we have a Flash Cosmic Coaster photo op.
Why is that,
What are you doing?
why is that your face?
Is she fascinated by him? Are you fascinated by him? Is that why?
You don't understand what your poses are.
It's a super baby! Do-do-do. Alright, they have a wait time board here, which seems a lot more reliable than the app. They waited about 30 minutes for the Riddler, which is what this is saying as well.
Catwoman isn't running.
Some of them aren't running, so like the Catwoman whip says no wait, but there is no wait because it's not running. But really 30 minutes is the longest wait that exists at the park right now, so really not bad. Alright, we're just kind of walking around now outside of the Gotham City area. We have Daddy-O's Barbecue, which is chicken and pulled pork. And then this big coaster is the Goliath. There's some games over that way as well. We have another slope downward. It looks like they have s'mores right in the middle here to purchase, so that's really a fun little cute idea. Nachos, burritos. There's Goliath. Okay, so the s'mores were $5 a piece for like marshmallow and chocolate, or $15 for 4. And then it looks like they have some igloos over here too. I'm not sure what those are about. Maybe just like spots to hang out? No. Yeah, looks like they're just little like lounge areas. I'm not sure what those are for. Stuff. Let's see. Okay, so those were VIP igloos. They're $1.99 and you have it for the whole day. I think that's kind of steep, but if you had a whole group, maybe it could be fun. All right, we got another candy place. And then we have the Monster Mansion. We're hoping to maybe check that out. It looks like it'll be entertaining. And we're gonna get pizza, I think. We have fudge and crispy treats, chocolate covered pretzels, all sorts of candy in here. Nope, they're like powder, like kind of like pixie sticks. You know what pixie sticks are?
It's like powdery.
It's like a big one. Stuffing.
You like pick a color and then you put it.
They also have caramel apples and some good humor ice cream as well. Pretzels. Another hill area. There's a little kids area here with some bat copters and a Wonder Woman ride. So it's kind of like a little kiddie area with like a bouncer, like a Power Tower bouncer type thing. I think we're gonna go to Primo's Pizzeria right here real quick and grab some pizza. Okay, so we have this Wonder Woman ride. The Superman is the
Power Tower.
Power Tower, Drop Tower ride, which looks like it's closed. I don't want to like that. That would have been fun. And then the Batman Batcopter. So this, and then there's the Joker Fun House, which is a little roller coaster. It looks like that is also closed. So right now we only have the Batcopters and this Wonder Woman ride. All right, the Monster Mansion. Here we go. This is the longest line we've seen so far today. And you get on right at the top of that awning there.
I know it's scary and dark.
There's a tunnel and it's scary and dark. Whoa, it is. Okay, hopefully it's not too scary. We're about to get on the boat. Just a minute.
I think this is us because it says few humans allowed.
Yeah? Okay. Woo! Whoa! Here we go. I've heard this is an interesting ride. Interesting. Silly, isn't it?
That guy is trying to put fire in his butt.
This is so silly. Yeah.
And the monster game.
Leo likes it. Oh, it's fun.
Ready? Think of it, light that fuse. Ready, aim, and fire. Oh, yeah.
So what? You think about it all. It's terrifying hard. Now, don't you just feel like singing?
All right, we just got done with the Monster Mansion, and that was an experience. We were expecting the scary bits, and Anna got a little bit afraid, but it was still fun. It was something different, that's for sure. And I think that, I don't know. I think now that I know what it is, I'd maybe do it again just to get out of the cold or the heat, depending on the season. But it's not like, I don't know, my number one ride, that's for sure. It was just like, yeah, just a little weird. It was weird. Okay. We have the Batcopters. That one wants to go on.
You have to pull it to you and let you go up. And if you don't want to go up and you want to sit down, then you're not doing it.
Okay. We just got done with the Batcopters, which was kind of an experience. The ride itself was fine, but just getting onto the ride was kind of like a nightmare. There's people cutting in front of us. First, Anna was in line alone. Somebody cut in front of her. So then I went and got in line with her, and then people were still trying to cut in front of us. And the ride operator just kept letting random kids on. It was just, I don't know what just happened, but it was. Kyle would like to comment as well.
Okay, on the cutting in line thing. So Cedar Point has the same policy as all these other places have. If you cut in line, we'll kick you out. If you sit on the railing, we'll kick you out. Cedar Point enforces it. I've seen people get kicked out for line cutting. I've seen people getting kicked out because they walk, 18 people wide and they're blocking pathways. I've seen people get kicked out for that.
I feel like Cedar Point's very good at it.
Cedar Point has the rules and
making the rules enforced.
So far, Six Flags has the same rules, and they don't do jack about it. That's just been our experience so far in one day here. We've seen people cutting in line. We've seen people hanging all over stuff right in front of employees.
It just doesn't seem like they have that level of care here.
Integrity?
It's very just like there's signs up, but that's about it. So it's kind of a bummer in that regard.
I get it. You're people that are younger, but
and it is like
this is a training thing.
The off-season thing. But yeah, it seems like there's not enough people to enforce the rules almost, and they just aren't trained properly in order to do so. So it's been interesting.
Well, because imagine if it wasn't us, and it was some other kid that was getting cut in front of repeatedly, and you had a parent that gets irate about it.
Yeah, that could easily
that's not
cause
going to
some
end well
fights
for that guy.
Well, and then so it's the person in front of us had 4 kids,
Yeah.
And the kids were climbing under the railings in through the exit onto the ride, and the ride operator was just going to let it happen. And
I have seen a lot of things where there were places where they needed to have people, like I've been in line for, I think it was Mindbender, I didn't tell you this, and we're in line and there's you cut over this way to get the fast pass. Well, there's no person there, so people are just running in and cutting in front of 50 people because there's no one there. Oh, do you have a fast pass?
Right.
Because it's literally like a 5-foot strip of pavement that says, oh, fast pass is just cut in front over here.
Yeah.
And so people are just like, well, there's nobody there, so I'm going to take it.
Yeah. It's just the rules are not really
And if you
followed.
know, and I think Cedar Point had that issue years ago, but I think they took the initiative to kind of be like, no, we're going to enforce this, and people kind of got the point. And that was kind of when I was a kid, is people would be cutting in line, people would be jumping all over stuff, but they would enforce it, and they would say, people got the message, and they don't do that anymore. Nobody tries that stuff at Cedar Point anymore.
Yeah. Okay, we're in like the Looney Tunes area. It looks like there's speedboats over there. Yeah, there's really bad lighting. Truck company. It looks like a lot of these things are closed right now.
This was a boat.
It's like a little like boat ride. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's like a Ferris wheel over here, but that looks like it might also be closed. It's seeming like for this time of year, they just have a lot of things closed, which is understandable. Like, you can't have the whole park open, but it's also a little disappointing. Oh, this looks like it's open if she wants to do that. Anna, you want to go on that one? A little bouncy. Okay, that ride had just closed. Now we're going to try this trucking company ride. It's kind of like a little train with some... All right, we're on the semi-trucks. Anna's in the driver's seat. I'm running in the back. This actually moves pretty quick. I thought it was going to be like a leisurely train ride. It's pretty speedy. Kind of fun. You can see this is the mine ride in front of us too while we're on this ride. It's like a little roller coaster. So you go around 3 times on this. I wasn't expecting that, but it's kind of nice because it makes it worthwhile. All right, next she wants to do these bouncy boats. Okay, here she goes. Those look so bouncy. Okay, now she's gonna go on Yosemite Sam's Wacky Wagons. It's like a little mini Ferris wheel. And then they have a playground over here as well. Looks nice. And that's all, folks. Whoa. Good job. Alright, they've got the antique photos here. They've had Dippin' Dots consistently throughout the park, which I've seen a surprising amount of people at, considering it is pretty cold out today. There's a restaurant over here. We didn't really actually eat much in the park because it was extremely expensive. We were going to buy a pizza, but it was $16 for a slice. And then it was like $55 for a whole pizza, and we just couldn't justify that. If we had like a dining pass, I don't think it would have been an issue, but just paying $15 for one slice, that would have been like almost $40 just for us to each have one slice of pizza, or $50 for a whole pizza. It just didn't really seem to make sense, and quite frankly, the sign looked really gross on the sign, so we were kind of like, maybe we don't need that. So we ended up getting just a pretzel, and we had eaten right before we got here at noon. Actually a little afternoon, so it really was kind of like a let's just get a snack and we'll get something on our way home kind of thing. So it just price-wise wasn't worth it for us. If we were coming here multiple days and had like a dining pass, I think that would have been one thing, but the quality of food didn't really seem to match the price, unfortunately. There's Acrophobia, that one's really tall, and then there's Twisted Cyclone as well. Okay, they have a Johnny Rockets here. And then here's the Twisted Cyclone, which looks like a kind of like a wooden roller coaster. It looks fun. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to do it this time. And then, yeah, kind of circling back around to the front. Okay, so we've kind of come full circle around back to the front of the park. We didn't get to go to the very back, like right corner of the park. A lot of the things over there are closed for the season, so we kind of just didn't bother wasting our time going over there just for it to be closed. But yeah, I mean, this was definitely doable to get around like everything that was open, and a lot of the things had really short waits, so that was awesome. If we hadn't had a little baby, we probably could have accomplished quite a bit more, but we still were able to do quite a bit, so it was definitely a really good time. Okay, we are gonna head out now. We're gonna do some recaps on the way to the car to summarize how our day went. All right, they got the tram pickup here, which we would take, except the baby fell asleep in the stroller. So, as much as we are tired, we are going to walk instead. That's the Georgia Scorcher that we went on earlier. That one's Goliath. What was your favorite thing at Six Flags?
Getting this, of course.
The candy? What was your favorite ride?
My favorite ride was probably, I would say the mine train.
The mine train? Oh man, I missed it. Okay. I wish I could have gone on it, but
She did really like the beginning.
that sounds like it was cool.
And then it started getting funner and funner.
We also rode it at night.
So maybe that added to the fun?
It actually started getting, at the first place it was scary because I didn't think I would like it because all the monsters, I think.
Oh, so you think it would be better during the day because it was kind of
Yeah,
scary?
because I was scared about the monsters from it would come out.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those monsters.
Like creepy.
I'm scared of the dark, so that's why I didn't like it. And at the first place I was scary because it was dark, because about the monsters, and also because it's really dark, and I usually don't like the dark, and that's why I asked you and Dad, my mom and Dad, to not turn off the lights, because I'm scared of the dark from it monsters coming out.
Okay.
Really, really bad.
All right.
And also, I
there's
kind of liked it when we started the ride, when the ride started, like to move around when it, like on the ride. I loved it. Really good.
All right, Kyle. What was your favorite ride?
I've literally just told you I don't know. Do you first?
I don't know either, because honestly, I did the one roller coaster, which was okay, and then I did a lot of the kids' rides. So I don't know that I would really say I had like a favorite ride, because I didn't get to go on many of the big rides.
Would you
So-
say Flash is your favorite?
Huh?
Did you say Flash?
Yeah, I did like the Flash one. I think that one was cool.
That was one of my favorite fast rides.
That one
The
was your
spinny
favorite.
one I did not like.
You didn't like the spinny ride?
Yeah, because I was scared that Green Goblin would come out.
Okay.
On his partner.
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to think. I think I liked the new one, the Cosmic Coaster. That was fun.
That ends our day here at Six Flags over Georgia. If you liked this, stay tuned for more theme park and other travels. And if you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so because it's the biggest compliment you can give. And we'll see you in our next video. Goodbye!